This is why a lot of Catholic nuns and priests have been forced to self deport. So, if you're Catholic, you know that in the Catholic Church, there is a clergy crisis. There are not enough priests or nuns to do the religious activities that we need. Because of that, a lot of dioceses within the United States do the R1 visa to bring in priests, mainly from Africa, to the United States to head up these parishes all over the United States. Now, the issue is that the R1 visa is a temporary religious worker visa. It has a maximum period of 5 years. Usually, you come in for 30 months, and then you can renew it within the United States and do another 30 months, and that takes you to 60 months. And at the end of that 60-month period, you must exit the United States for a year, and then you could apply for another R1 and come back in. Now, thankfully, the Trump administration did do a nice thing. In January of 2026, they passed an interim final rule that eliminated that 1 year waiting period in between. So they could do a 5 year stay, schedule something at the consulate. They still have to exit the country and then come back in. Now, another route that people usually use is the EB4 visa, which allows somebody to actually get a green card. Typically, somebody will come in on an R1, spend 2 years working for a diocese, and then they'll apply for the EB4, which results in a green card and eventual citizenship. It's a way to make their stay in the United States and in their parish more permanent. Now, there's a few issues with this. The EB4 is severely backlogged. There's only 10,000 issued every year, and a lot of them are being taken up by abused children in the United States under something called special immigrant juvenile status. Also, VOW recipients. All of these are in the same category, fighting for these 10,000 visas. So, for that reason, religious workers that come here have a very long wait time, 5 years or longer. Knowing that, the R1 has become more and more important. So people take advantage of the R1 5 years, apply for EB4 within 2 years, exit the country, they come back within that gives them 10 years, and by then it should be adjudicated. The issue is that a lot of the priests and nuns are coming from African countries that are subject to a 39-country ban. Now, depending on what country you are, determines whether you're part of a full ban or a partial ban. If you're in the Republic of Congo and you expire that 5 year R1 visa and you exit, you will not be allowed back in because you're subject to the ban. If you're part of a Nigerian country, you're part of a partial ban, which means that you might be able to come back in, but you're at harder scrutiny because you're a partially banned country. Another factor is your application for R1 renewals, your application for new R1s, and your applications for EB4s were paused for the longest time because USCIS was pausing these applications for the 39 banned countries. In other words, if you were a priest from another country, any of the other countries in the world, you had an easier time than if you were from one of these African countries. And the Catholic Church traditionally relies on Africa to bring in their priests from there just because they're very, very devout there. Thanks for listening. If you want to see more on this, go to The Migration on Substack.